Yo, what's up, man? Hold on, let me, and it's the only time people have time to come in, even though it's goddamn. Yo, what's up, Paul Glover? Weird name, by the way. Uh, oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. That fucking Jalen Hurts pick. That's the pick that pissed a lot. That's the pick that pissed all of us off. Yo, what's up, Galaxy? I know you told me that your Packers haven't really drafted that well. I haven't been paying attention to many other teams, more so paying attention to the Eagles. I heard Dallas got another receiver. I don't know if he's related to Stephon Diggs. He's got his dreads. I know that. But he may end up becoming as good as Diggs. Oh, and I also found out that Amari Cooper's contract, I heard that it's not guaranteed. I heard that he doesn't really have guaranteed money beyond 2021. I don't know how much significance that is. But I'm guessing getting these two wideouts will put some pressure on Amari Cooper, or they're prepared to lose him. But then again, I don't think he would have. I don't know if Amari Cooper would have trade value if without his guaranteed money. Yo, what's up, Fox? Nice to see you up this late. One of the reasons why I don't go live too late. I mean, I almost feel bad for Jalen Hurts. I really do. He's a good guy. I would imagine he's a talented quarterback, but you have to understand something. The Eagles paid Wentz $100 million fucking dollars, and then we obviously need a wideout. Yo, what's up, Joey Shakes? Sorry for interrupting you while you were in the middle of your game. I'm really sorry about that. Jordan Love. Let me guess. Oh, he's a quarterback? Oh, shit. Yeah. I saw this meme online. Where Jordan Love was drafted right before Jalen Hurts, and his name was above and Hurts below, and it said Love Hurts. Kind of thought that was hilarious. I already uploaded a quick clip when Tony Soprano smashes his fucking phone. That's how I felt when we took another goddamn quarterback. We don't need another damn quarterback. I mean, yeah, this guy's not gonna replace Wentz, but okay, let me refresh this. Let me rephrase this. Okay, we would getting a backup quarterback isn't a bad idea. A couple guys at work thinking, and one of my boys at work spoke that fucking shit into existence. One of my guys at work believed that we should draft a backup quarterback early in the draft. I'm like, you're fucking nuts. You're fucking nuts, dude. He spoke that shit into existence. I wonder how my boy, speaking of guys at work, I mean, my man Gary at work, he was the one who believes that. And he's my boy. I don't want to speak ill of him. And my boy TJ, who's also a Packers fan, I want to know what he thinks of the draft. Either he's going to hate it just like everybody. Either he's going to hate it. Yo, what's up, Vester? I don't know how many people. I don't know if he's going to hate it as much as other Packers fans I've seen. Or he might be surprisingly pleasant about it. He may be surprisingly pleased about it. I don't know. All I know is right. I see what you, but I rest my midnight green case. We obviously needed a linebacker. Thank God we got one later. We ended up. Yeah, I know I'm buffering in and out because my internet connection sucks fat ass cock out here. True, but and Russell Wilson is one of the few black quarterbacks that's actually won a Super Bowl. Not many of them have, and I don't mean to play that card, but we can't deny the facts. Whether it's by their own doing, for reasons in and out of their own, quarterbacks don't win Super Bowls very often. A lot of them end up choking in the playoffs. I don't know why. I can't answer that for you, but I would have definitely chose a linebacker second round. But thank God we got one. Davian Taylor. Davian Taylor is a guy. He's 6'2". I heard that he ran a 4.42. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I saw a highlight of him tackling a guy at the line of scrimmage, which is something our defensive ends are already good at. But you need that extra. That's what line for. Hence the line. Hence if the defensive line isn't always going to be able to get to the quarterback. They're not always going to be able to get. A defensive lineman is not always going to be able to get to the fucking running back who makes it past. The defensive line can't cover receivers. I mean, I know some teams will draw up exotic plays where they'll drop a defensive lineman in coverage, but that's not very. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Fox. I'm sorry you feel that way. It really sucks, but I can understand it. And I speaking of guys that are taking a break from YouTube, I do miss my boy RPF, but he has a reason to not be on YouTube right now. I'm sure he's got a lot of things in life he's got to get taken care of. He's got things he needs to do, and I really hope things work out for him. He did go the extra mile. He did go too far with the whole PR thing, and yes, PR can be a fucking asshole. He can be a pompous ass, but RPF at the end of the day did have a good point. People are allowed to be fucking frustrated if their team doesn't make the right decisions. Even if you see light at the end of the tunnel and they don't, doesn't mean well, bully for you. Good for you if you can. I commend you. But a lot of us can't. A lot of people can't and have every right to feel the way they do. I just don't see how you can defend. I just don't see how you can defend the Jalen Hurts thing. I really feel bad for the guy. I really do, because the guy entered the draft to be a starter. And even if he ends up being a stepping stone, even if Philadelphia ends up being a stepping stone for him and he goes somewhere else and does something great, or he ups his trade value by playing well in the regular season, there really is there's no logical way I can defend it. I mean, I could try to say, okay, maybe Wentz will get hurt and Hurts may get playing time and he may play insanely well, and then we'd be able to give him away for something. Well, and then we can kind of we could kind of walk away with our conscience clear and say, well, yeah, we developed this guy. And by the way, this Howie Roseman's fucking ass. I wanted to fucking strangle this guy when he fucking tried to say that we're a quarterback factory. Since when? By the way, what the fuck has Nick Foles accomplished since leaving the Eagles? He managed to get himself benched twice, and he managed to get released. He got released by the... No, wait. No, that was the first time. First time Foles left the Eagles. He got cut by the Rams after his first year. And then the second time when he went to Jacksonville, they traded his ass. He may do a bit better with the Bears. Look at McNabb in Washington. Look at Randall Cunningham. Randall Cunningham, oh my God, don't even get me started. I'm glad we got a receiver. I talked about that. I talked about that yesterday. I talked about that this morning. I talked about it this morning. Why was I thinking yesterday? Because today's entering the new day. But I talked about this. I said I said that we need to give Jalen Reagor a chance. I was excited. The thing with Jalen Reagor is, here's what I didn't mention. I said that the guy has the right attitude. He's hungry. He wants it. Basically, the reason... Let me tell you something. But before... Oh, damn it. I almost forgot. Almost forgot. That's what I almost forgot. Sorry. Sometimes I get sidetracked by reading the comments. Not your fault. My fault. But Reagor, he's excited. He's fast. He's got the speed. He's excited to be here. He's hungry. He's got the right attitude. And I know he's gonna work his tail off. But here's what I didn't mention in that video. Let me tell you why they picked Reagor of all people. I believe we should have taken Lamb. I'm hearing that the Falcons would. I started hearing later on that the Falcons wouldn't. We meeting with Atlanta, but which Jefferson. I feel like Jefferson was the choice, but I guess they gonna use the slot receiver excuse, and that we already have a slot guy. I guess. Who the fuck do you have in the slot? Greg Ward? Is he the slot guy? Because I know Greg Ward earned his roster spot. I know that for a fact. You're about as beautiful as fucking Chernobyl, and I hope you go there and die. I ain't got fucking time for this shit. Not a good not in that kind of fucking mood. Just saying. Coming in here trying to troll comment or talk shit. That already gets you banned on a regular day, and insulted on the way out, but this is really not a good time. I'm glad we finally got the... Where was I? I know, and that's what pisses me off. And that's what pisses me off. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, RPF has also been off, so you haven't really been getting that from him. Oh, by the way, RPF started some mini feud with this fucking... There's these fucking group of trolls. There's this troll group called fucking War Series or something. Ooh, scary. Oh, you're so fucking tough. Oh, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Any fucking... Oh, I shit. That's... Yeah. Fulton got domestic violence. He's got a domestic case now. Jesus fucking Christ. I feel like we should have drafted a linebacker. No. Back to what I was saying. I was about to tell you the reason the Eagles ultimately went with Jalen Reagor. You ready for this? Because Deshaun Jackson. He's basically a young Deshaun Jackson. He has his speed. He has his... He's... I take it you weren't happy either, Pyre. You're probably... Unless Foles all of a sudden recaptures that Philly magic with Chicago. Oh, wait. Oh, shit, I forgot. Those piece of shit Vikings are a good team. I hate them, but they are a good team at the end of the day. At the end of the day, they are a good team, and I have to give them their due. Yeah, but here's why they're comparing him to Aguilar. Because there was a case with drops. You're too pathetic for me to even insult you. Now walk the plank, me bucko. You fucking believe this guy? Oh, by the way. Oh, shit. Big D just said that 33% of his passes were uncatchable, which was the point Big D was trying to get to before he was interrupted by some ignorant jerk-off troll that tried to be funny and ended up embarrassing himself. Kirk Cousins proved he can win a playoff game. They still got Adam Thielen. They still got Rudolph. Oh, I hate him too. Still wine bitch treated in Philadelphia. Fucking asking for it in the days leading up to the game with their antics throughout the city. And all this talk about how they were going to invade the link. The fuck out of here. We've had an attendance percentage over 500 for over 2 decades. Yeah, Big D's putting Big D over. And yes, I am using my wrestling terminology. Although it's about AEW. They're not going to anytime soon. I don't think they're going to win one pick to get Justin Jefferson, if I'm not mistaken. The Bills are going to win that. The Bills are going to win that division. If they don't, I'll be insanely shocked. I heard the Jets been nailing it with their picks. Oh, and by the way, guess who's running their draft? Joe Douglas. The dark fuck lost him. But yeah, they have 2 wins against. We haven't beaten them since. They have 2 wins on us. Yeah, us wasting the second rounder on a fucking quarterback that isn't going to start ever, and it's probably never going to succeed Wentz. Oh shit, your uncle's Minnesota fan? Shit. Is it me or am I just a fucking Packer fan magnet? I seem to attract a good number of them. Galaxy, Fox, and now Mate. And I work with one. My boy TJ. He wasn't there last night, but he's in tonight. If I drive by there at like 3:10 in the morning, I'm out there. The thing is, the Eagles got Dallas beat in quarterback, tight end. Because if you're not, I'm gonna have to ban you the fuck out of here. I've never had any problems with 𝔡'𝔑𝔞𝔯𝔦. But if you're actually him and you want to start and you want to go do that shit on your own time. I've never had problems. I've never had problems with 𝔡'𝔑𝔞𝔯𝔦. Well, don't get mad at me. Fox was the one that banned you. And don't be running your mouth about him and taking cheap shots at him either, because that's not going to end well for you. But Fox, check his channel, since I can't right now. It won't let me. Yeah, I didn't think that was him. It was a fucking fake 𝔡'𝔑𝔞𝔯𝔦 account. The only time I've ever had any real interactions with 𝔡'𝔑𝔞𝔯𝔦 was when he was on RPF's chat trying to troll him. And I think the real one did that just to defend 𝔡'Freak, because RPF was like calling him a fag because 𝔡'Freak came out as gay. It's like Tony. I don't give too much of a shit what people do behind closed doors between consenting adults. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit. Last year, or was it 2 years ago? And EDP talked to him about it. EDP made a video saying he was happy for him or whatever. Saying he supported him or whatever. I can defend that because EDP is his friend. EDP's his friend. I know they've had their arguments in the past, but they are friends. I know that for a fact. And he's the ultimate Wentz hater. And I know he probably creamed his pants about this pick. But whatever. I just choose not to pay attention to it. Because it'd be a waste of time and a waste of energy even doing anything, even saying anything. Kind of like... And speaking of EDP, that motherfucker needs to shave his head bald. I know I'll have to by the time... I'd probably have to by the time I reach his age. I mean... My hair... Willing to bet you this is not. Real? I fucking doubt it. He's almost never, he's never on my channel he never really frequents my channel to begin with. He was never on my channel, and he and I, we have, me and the real 𝔡'𝔶𝔞𝔯𝔯𝔦 never really had any formal interactions. I mean, the only time I've ever had any was when I talked to him, when I commented on a few of his videos when he was defending Fox against Toothpick Poindexter. And if you don't know who Toothpick Poindexter is, good. You're not missing out. As far as I was gonna get to that, 𝔡'𝔞𝔯𝔦, that little fucking shithead ran his fucking dick licker. He opened up his dick licker, talking about how the Eagles are gonna get 𝔡'𝔞𝔯𝔦. And what happened? I really wanted to snap that motherfucker's neck. I've been wanting to snap his neck for 2 years, but I know it's not gonna happen. I don't even think about it. I don't think about that too much. I don't care about that too much, or at least I try not to. But I really would like it if he died. If I could murder him and not go to jail, I would. I hate him. He's a phony motherfucker. He made fun of Fox's disability on a multitude of times. He pretends to give a shit about people's feelings. I mean, this is a guy that made fun of Fox's disability. Not just that, he makes fun of Jake Reynolds' acne. If Spunky, yup, I was gonna get to that, Fox. Yeah, he's a jinx. This is a new Toothpick Poindexter, Eagles crazy, or as I call him, Eagles fugazi, or as Desert calls him, Eagles cringe, or he used to call him that. I believe he and him, I believe they buried the hatchet. The only time I'll bury the hatchet with him is if I use the hatchet on him and then bury him with it. That's the only time. That's the only thing we're gonna be fucking burying is his limp carcass. The only thing I want to bury. Stuttering Stanley? No, but have you ever had oral sex with your mother? The fuck out of here. It really wouldn't. Funny thing is, it really wouldn't surprise me if that was him. Of course, I don't want to jump to conclusions and say that it was him when it may not have been. Because I know he's probably gonna watch this part. I know someone's probably gonna watch it for him and tell him about it. Because he has to know when somebody makes fun of him. He has to know when somebody's talking shit about him. He has to listen to everything everybody says about him. Because he's an insecure fuckhead. And nobody respects him. People are willing to forgive him. Which, if that's what they want to do, that's their business. But, to me, the only thing he could do for me to forgive him is if he were to stop breathing. Just get the fuck off YouTube for good. That would be another one, at the very least. I want him to just disappear and just never come back. Later, Fox. I mean, this motherfucker, this guy runs his fucking mouth more than anybody else. Yet he's built like a fucking toothpick, which is why I call him Toothpick Poindexter. He fucking talks shit about Fox. He tries to say that Fox isn't built for YouTube when Fox has more talent and more capability in his little finger than that little shit does in that football-shaped head and that pencil neck. If you took Toothpick Poindexter's brain and you rolled it toward a drinking straw, it'd be like rolling a kernel of corn into a storm drain. If brains were gasoline, he couldn't propel a Flea's motorcycle around a raindrop. And he stutters. Yeah, and he talks with that fake fucking ghetto accent, which completely epitomizes his phoniness. Yeah, might wanna unsubscribe. If you sub to him, yeah, but you might wanna unsub from his sorry ass. Exactly. He wants to be black so fucking bad, but he never could be because he didn't live that life. Because he's from fucking Levittown, PA, not fucking Chester. He's not from fucking Camden. Yeah. Yeah, I am, Bandit. But that's okay. Embrace the fact. I mean, if you're accept the fact that you're from a middle-class area. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being from a middle-class area. A lot of people are fortunate to be. I was lucky to have never ended up in the ghetto. I did have to move a lot of times in my life, but I was fortunate never to be there. I lived close to it before. I lived in Section 8 housing before. While my father was paying rent, while everybody else was leeching off the phone. But I was fortunate to never have. But guess what? How come I'm not running the fucking K&G gang in Kensington, Philadelphia? How come I'm not running my own drug cartel in Venezuela? You can choose where you're going, but you can't change where you come from. You are what you are. I mean, I may wear leather, but I know I'm not a fucking motorcycle dude. I don't even own a motorcycle. But I wouldn't want to join any of those gangs anyway, because when you join a gang, when you rep a set, you have to do stuff. You have to do stuff that you may not be proud of. But yeah, I mean, his mommy's house looks pretty fucking nice, by the way. And some of the videos I've been DM'd, I never watched them. I'm not gonna plug them. Nobody should listen to them. Absolutely, mate. And you're doing the right thing. You always got to stay away from that kind of energy. You do. You are absolutely correct. But anyway, enough about that. I went on too long about that. Now back to where we were talking about the draft and who the Eagles got. Jalen Reagor is a new Deshaun Jackson. They saw, as far as Davian Taylor, I believe he ran a 4.42. Correct me if I'm wrong. And he's 6'2", 225 pounds. I looked up a couple other great Eagles. I mean, Taylor could probably pack on 20 more pounds once he started. Oh, he ran a 4.39. Even better. He ran a 4.39. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Princess Gamer? It's been a while since you've been in here. I think I remember giving you... I think you ended up with a mod because... Well, maybe 10 pounds. True. Putting on 20 pounds could slow you down. It really also depends on what he eats. I know you can't be on supplements. You know, the flaxseed oil, the fish oil, and whatnot. But I know if you compare Trotter. No, Princess, what I'm talking, oh, nice! South Park's a good show. But, wait a minute, are you talking about Rieger, or are you talking about, Davian? That's why they went with him. Yo, what's up, 01? Rieger is fine. Rieger's alright. Rieger is Deshaun Jackson. That's why they got it. That's why they took him. They see a lot of Deshaun Jackson in him. I'm not sure if I agree with their line of thinking. I mean, Deshaun Jackson never truly was a number one. He was never truly a number one receiver. The motherfucker can only go deep. Dave, I 5. And comparing that, and once again, comparing that weight to two of the greatest Eagles linebackers I've seen. Well, I didn't see Seth Joyner, but Seth Joyner is, he was 20 pounds heavier. He was the same height as, I forgot Jeremiah Trotter's, Jeremiah Trotter was 262. He was 6'1" and 262. Of course. Sorry about that, gamer. Sorry about that. My battery's kind of low, which may play a part. But Davian, you keep in mind, he's just coming out. You have to remember, he's just coming out of college, and maybe his playing weight, his college playing weight, maybe that helps with his speed. But also, I know college players get heavier once they go into the NFL. He may end up putting on at least 10 more pounds, maybe 20, maybe 25, once he starts getting that NFL money, once they got him on a training regimen. Because I know when he goes up against NFL players, he's got to... I really am liking that pick. At first, when I heard that's who we got, I'm thinking it was better than nothing. Let's hope this guy's good. But after seeing him on film, after seeing his that he ran a 4.39 and that he's 6'2", I'm thinking to myself, why did I think he was 5'11" for some reason? I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, if he's 5'11" and he's undersized, that may be a problem. But yeah. Maybe that's why 225 may be a good weight for him. I don't know how much Jordan needed. He was probably at least 10 pounds heavier. As long as he doesn't force himself to gain that. I think it's when you force yourself to gain a substantial amount of weight is when you start slowing down. I mean, it's pretty ironic coming from me since I have a problem. But I compare that weight. I compare that weight to a lot of great Eagles linebackers. And he's 20. Jordan Hicks is the same height. He's also 6'2", so we already got the height. We already got the good height. We already got the height. He may or may not need to slap on a couple 10 maybe 20 more pounds. But I don't know how much he weighed. I don't know how much he weighed, and when you force yourself to gain more pounds in more time, I mean in less time, then holy shit, I'm so fucking stale. It's been so long since I was last live, or I was last in front of a camera for a substantial amount of time. I'm just getting stale. Jordan Hicks was only 11 pounds heavier. So, I don't think it may be that big a deal. No, Rieger's fine. Rieger's fine. But Davian may be fine where he is. Jordan Hicks was only 11 pounds heavier. And Jeremiah Trotter was 262, and Seth Joyner was 245. Include Bill Berge, but Bill Berge's a defensive end. He was a defensive end. Oh, the legendary feud between him and Conrad Dobler. Dirty motherfucker. But to be fair, Conrad Dobler came from an era where dirty players was all the rage. Dirty players ruled the NFL in the 70s. I mean, look at those Steelers guys. Chuck Bednarik, perhaps the greatest Eagle of all time, but then again, it was a different era. Nah. He was only Bednarik was only 8 pounds heavier. That's okay. So he's a versatile. He's into his NFL. I feel like once he gets comfortable in the NFL, he may slap on at least 7 more pounds. So far. Oh, god damn it. Why am I drawing so many fucking blanks? Jeremiah Trotter is 27 pounds heavier. No, wait. No, why am I saying no, he was 27 pounds heavier. No, 47 pounds heavy was 37 pounds heavier. Now, Jeremiah Trotter is 37 pounds heavier, and Jordan Hicks only 11. So, I think right now he's a rookie, but I think once he gets into an NFL groove, then his weight may naturally go up, and that's more so what you want. You don't want to force that on him. Just let him settle into the NFL, let him just do his thing. But yeah, I would give this draft a D+. I change it to a C+. So far, but if we end up nailing it later on, then it may go into a B-. I don't know. But right now, I'm giving it a C+. Rieger, they got their new Deshaun Jackson. Jalen Hurts, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking there. And Davian, we got our linebacker. I think he could replace Nathan Gary today. Gary, that guy's a fucking scrub. That guy's fucking slower than molasses in the wintertime. I've seen glaciers move faster, like the one guy said in the Invincible movie. And he can't tackle worth a lick. Davian should easily be able to replace that sorry motherfucker. But they kind of redeemed themselves just a teeny bit by getting Davian. But we'll see what they do if Jason Kelce can't do it anymore. Not to mention, Jason Kelce was drafted back in 2011. Who knows how many years he has left? Or he was drafted only a year after Brandon Graham. Brandon Graham may be getting up there, but I think we're covered as far as defensive ends are concerned. I mean, we already got Genard Avery. We got Josh Sweat, who's coming into his own. We got Barnett. I'm about to get up out of here. It's been fun. I'm stale as fuck. Agreed. Sorry, not blocked. Don't worry, be blocked, because you probably saw that. You probably saw that warning. You probably saw that warning in that one clip I'd made. Well, I didn't make that clip. I uploaded that clip. But I do feel bad for the guy. I really do. But we'll see. Anyway, I gotta get out of here because my phone's about to croak. And I gotta start working. I gotta work on it. I gotta get better at these chats again because I'm stale as hell. I feel almost as green as I was in 2017. But I'll do my best. Because it's been so long, because I always gotta work. I'm just been focused on a lot of other things. Haven't really had time to cam up, but I was happy that I was able to tonight, and I don't know when the next time I'll be able to, but hopefully soon. Anyway, y'all have a good one.